but damn, what can I do you for? As you will.
Seems a fair place to rest.
I do. I only wish I had more to offer. I only wish I had more to offer. I only wish I had more to... You always will.
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions.
To the encampment. This path should see us there. There's no path to the encampment here, so... Should be any food from now. There's no shortage.
To my knowledge,
Can you hear our voice?
Stone, if memory serves. I know the way, Master. Follow me. It must be near.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice? If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve. Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to quell them, a tireless spirit.
A riftstone. A strange power emanates from...
The beast comes! Hurry!
There may be prowling monsters about. All ready for battle? No choice! To arms! Goblins hate fire! Spring to its leg! Throw it off balance! No choice! To arms! It cannot move with one upon its leg! Spring to its leg! Throw it off balance! 'Tis our chance! Attack its leg! Now, cut away its support! I'll grab its leg before it's iron. Was a close scrape, that. Let us return to the encampment. We've done as asked. Let us go and give word of it.
Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Soren.
With that, your trial is complete. You are now...
Yes, Arisen. I am honored to travel with you.
Yes, Arisen. You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored to travel with you.
May our paths cross again.
Ah, a master and his pawn, is it? You'll be quite the force. Come the day you learn. Mind you, that is... I can help in that regard. should you wish it. The men of the Enlistment Corps never turn away the eager. We are ready to begin. Are you? Let me be clear. You'll each, if there, the first, you're free. Many will begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word. Your task is...
Deadline draws near. We must hurry, there's no time! Enough!
Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior. Next is combat training. You'll face my Scarecrow army here. A large group will be a company all doing the same thing is less effective than using a varied approach. Choose well. We'll begin. You'll set about.
I've gained.
Scarecrow's weak to blows.
I'll fell it with a spell. The deadline draws near. We must hurry, there's no time!
We have triumphed.
Did it! Enough!
Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Right then. Finally, you'll be destroying more scarecrows, but don't expect a repeat of the last. There are two sorts of scarecrow, each with its own weakness. One falls only to steel and brute force. The other, if you're not mindful of how you attack them, vary your party and your tactics. It will begin? Well.
Us alone will...
Scarecrow's weak to magic! The deadline draws near. I'll fell it with a spell.
Scarecrow's weak to blows.
We must hurry, there's no time!
Us alone will topple them.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Did it! Enough!
That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior. Well done! You've completed your training. See now the difference well-selected partners can make. Yes, no doubt. You'll learn the rest from actual combat. If you have trouble, examine your party.
I feel more familiar with this quest now. I feel familiar with this area now.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat.
Tis a fine time.
Oi there! Been some time, hasn't it? Enough time to become well famous in your case. The Arisen. Tis the second coming of Duke Dragonsbane, I dare say. I like it, friend. I like it well. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to have a look at my wares. Now, be pray. Now, pray. Now, 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 pray. Forgive the sudden request, sir, but I find myself in need of something and thought you might be of service. If you find it, return here to me, and I will compensate you most generously. Now, let us talk of business. Pray, call...
Have all you need? We can have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Touch a riftstone,
I feel
and you
familiar
can guide
with this
a new
area
path to
now.
this world.
Remember the... Well, now, let us talk of business.
I'm studying this place.
Could you send commissions on new
Pretty
roads?
easy going searching this area now.
Just take us on the roads.
Find it open, then strike. Hold on.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
What's this? Roads are safe from the brush.
Nice past the here.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Ah, the venerable Arisen returns.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
This area.
Well, Madeline, this is a fine
Why
bit
not
of fortune
avail
you've come
yourself of the...
into. Fie, what to do. If only there was some...
I'll...
Oh, I know you. You took up steel and drove the dragon from Cassidus, yes? And of course you know me. I come here now and again to restock my wares. You do recall me, yes? Madeline? Finest peddler in all Grancis? Ravishing beauty of legend and song? Well, no matter. I've bigger problems. These are dark days, so terrible as to drive even I to the brink of tears. And yet, just when I need the aid of one both clever and truly fortunate... you. And with that, I trust you know of the encampment outside the village. I must travel there with all speed, but the wilds are perilous of late. Would you see me there safely?
I shall restore you. Hold on.
Take care, Arisen. Sea monsters prowl the shoreline.
You extends for leagues along the shore. Idle your wings.
There, the tower is. What is that?
Because the monsters leads on the open shore, and they us in turn.
There, what's inside?
Anytime.
It must have washed up here. Perhaps it still holds cargo.
Let's have a look at that rise in the land. There may be art to harvest. What's this?
Success! And all thanks goes to your fine work. We'd best be inside, don't you think? This may sound untoward, but have you aught in the way of coin? Please, I must make for the capital, but times are dark and my purse light. It's a terrible curse being poor. Times are it takes all I have just to keep the tears back. Will you spare some gold? I would repay you, of course. At some point. Most likely. I am so very much in love with you at this moment. A woman's heart is a dangerous creature, but you know well how to tame it. Oft has it been said, if ever I find naught but the finest wares here. Find naught but the finest ware.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
I've gained quest knowledge.